ain't bad when we were kids.
Aaron, first, I got to say, with all the tough things that are going on right now in the world with the coronavirus and people being locked down, you seem to be having good news all the time, my friend. A certain big award show announced nominees, and I do believe you're one of the big ones, man. Congratulations on that. For folks who are wondering what the hell is Rudy talking about, what am I talking about here, my friend?
Yeah, you're talking about the CMAOntatio Award nominations for Rising Star of the Year and Male Artist of the Year.
Congratulations on that, my friend. I mean, it must have been thrilling for you to hear about that, like I said, especially with everything going on right now.
Definitely. It's a super crazy time out there and full of a lot of ups and downs. And, yeah, it's been a roller coaster. So it was a shining light opposed to what's going on right now. And I'm very excited, very happy. And, it's been great.
But usually I ask people, well, where were you when you heard about the nominations? Because usually people are touring and stuff like that. I got to assume you were at home when you heard about this.
Well, yeah, when I was on the first ballot, I was out on my radio tour, and my producer, Jeff Dalziel, sent me a text and said, hey, check this out. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And then when I heard about the actual nomination going through, I was just sitting at home, and I think I saw it on Facebook.
Incredible.
I was pretty excited.
Incredible. Plus the fact you've got music out now, too. Congratulations on that. Like I said, so many great things are going on with you, my friend. But before we get into the new music, because that's what I want to concentrate a little bit on, I also want to ask you, too, how are you doing holding up right now throughout this lockdown? As we speak, I do believe Premier Ford is going to be talking about starting to open up a little bit. So we've got to see what's going to be happening. But how are you holding up right now?
I'm doing pretty good. I got my wife and my kids, and we're just living in our own bubble right now. And, trying to move forward with music. It's a hard time to be inspired. That, it's with everything going on, I find we're still writing songs and stuff, but it's a little bit harder to get them out and to be inspired at this time. So trying to distract myself with that, but really looking forward to getting back to normal. All things considered, I'm doing okay. I hope you are as well.
Doing okay, too, my friend. In fact, as we speak, as soon as we're done speaking, I'm going to, for the first time for 2020, I'm just about to mow the lawn. So there you go.
Nice.
That's the way it works. You do a little bit of work here, and then you do a little bit of work on the house. That's the way it works out. So
exactly.
But yeah, it's like I said, crazy time. Have you been doing any online performances like a lot of other artists have been doing, live streaming concerts?
Definitely. I try every Friday to do one off of my personal Facebook page. I have missed a few, but I'm trying every Friday. I have one coming up this Thursday at 2:00 on my personal page for the Brain Tumor Association. So that'll be a great thing to do. It's going to be fun.
It's always great to give back at the same time, too. But the one thing, and I've mentioned this to a couple of people, what I'm loving about these home performances is it's the best way to get a sneak peek of somebody's house on the inside, because most fans don't really get a chance to see that, because we see you on tour, we see you behind the scenes, we see you doing the radio tours and stuff, but we never get to see the inside of the house. I always think that is so cool, because I'm always like, hey, wait a minute, I think I've got one of those or something like that. I think that's a lot of fun, and thank you for opening up your doors for us.
No problem. Thanks for coming in. Usually my house is a tornado. I have 2 young kids, so I just find the cleanest spot of the house, and that's where I do it from.
Oh, my goodness. That's the way the world is right now. But you know what? The other bonus, too, is the fact that you've got new music out, my friend. Album out right now.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. Highway Miles out now, and yeah, it's great. I'm having a great time, and it seems to be streaming well, and people are receiving it well. So it's good.
What was the thoughts in putting this together, and what's the inspiration behind the album?
It kind of came together pretty fast, actually. We didn't expect to have it out so fast, but we just kept writing songs and that we really liked, and it was just like, hey, let's just keep going with it. I think anybody who listens to the album can kind of tell that it is a personal, emotional album, and it's got a lot to do with my family. So my family's inspired a lot of it.
And that's great. Start. Go ahead.
Sorry.
I interrupted you. No. I interrupted you. Go ahead, please.
No, I think that's kind of the vibe that I was feeling when I was doing it, just appreciating my family.
Well, it's a beautiful thing to be able to say that. But just the word highway could mean so many different things for people. What does the word highway mean for you, musically and personally?
Oh, highway is, for me, it's a getaway. Taking that car ride, it's a getaway. Life is busy, and it just means, kind of get out there, take a breath, take some time to yourself, or as Highway Mile, the song, refers to my wife and myself, getting out on that highway mile and just kind of taking some time to ourselves and to reconnect, right? I think the world's so busy, and that's kind of the strange thing about this coronavirus right now is this is unprecedented times, and I haven't worked in over a month, and I'll never see this again. I'll never have this much time to spend with my family day in and day out. It's kind of like I'm on that highway right now, I guess.
Honey, let's get in that car tonight. Pretend it's still 2005. Forget about this world for a while. Let's get lost on that highway mile. Let's get lost on that highway mile.
Definitely. I hope, and this might sound a little weird, but I hope there's going to be a, hopefully in the future, like almost like a coronavirus day. When I say that, not saying, celebrate, but more or less, let me use the word celebrate. Celebrating the people who are in the front lines, celebrating the people that we've lost and remembering them, and also remembering too the one good thing that the coronavirus did do was it brought families together, and hopefully in a good way too.
Exactly. That would be nice. That's such a great thought. Maybe we can change Family Day to Coronavirus Day, COVID-19 Day.
There you go, man. Maybe there's some way we can do it, so somehow there's some kind of positive way to come through that. What's the latest single off of the new album, sir?
Well, right now Highway Mile is still out at radio, but we're coming soon with Can We Go Back?
What is that one about?
That one, that's funny. My buddy Joe, who co-writes with me, we had this conversation about a girl he used to be in love with, and they just kind of went their separate ways. And he said to me, I wonder if I could go back. I wonder if I could call and if it would work. And then I went home. Well, I went to the motel in Nashville that night, and I started writing the song, Can We Go Back? So it was about just, figuring out, hey, if you made that phone call, is that option still open? Is that, would you marry this woman? What would happen?
'Cause we were really something when we had the world. We set our hearts on fire. I was yours and you were my girl. We lit up like fireworks, burning up the night. Can we go back? Yeah, let's go back.
I think we've gone through that at least once or close to it, because I'm sitting here going, wow, that sounds so familiar.
Yeah. And I think that's why it connects, right? We just put it up on Apple, and all of a sudden that song started streaming really well, and now we see that it's streaming the best out of all of them. And I think you're right. It just everybody's kind of went through that. And it's
absolutely. Well, look, we can't talk about tours or anything else. Hopefully there will be something, but the way people are talking, these things may not even happen until 2021. But the award show, they are still talking. It's going to be happening, and it's going to be happening later, I do believe, in October. And if I'm correct, isn't it London, Ontario, the place to be?
Yes, I'm super stoked that it's in my neck of the woods this year, and then I'm nominated. That makes it even sweeter, right? So I'm looking forward to it. Please let it go. Let's have these awards.
I'm hoping so too, because being in Toronto, that means I can drive up there. So I'm looking forward to it too. Always have a good time at this award show also. But in the meantime, we can look forward to picking up your music. We can look forward to live streaming, as you said, sometimes Thursdays, usually on Fridays. social media is the place to go. Where do we go to follow you to find out everything that you're doing?
That's right. Everything that I do is under Aaron Allen Music. You can always find me on any platform there, and you can always go to AaronAllenMusic.com, and it'll direct you to those avenues.
Aaron, you be safe. Thank you so much for the interview. Give your best to your family for me, and I'm crossing fingers, man, that we can shake hands, hopefully, and be able to talk about you picking up some hardware. I'm just looking forward to seeing you at the award show.
Oh, it'll be a pleasure to meet you. I appreciate it, and it's going to happen.
Take care, my friend. Be safe. Talk to you.
You as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.